Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be reviewing the Tarte Hydroflex Serum foundation. So I'm going to be applying it with you all on camera and doing a wear test. So if you'd like to hear more about this foundation, then definitely keep on watching. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Also, I will be doing a giveaway in this video. So all you have to do to enter is be subscribed to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below of anything you want, and just include an email or a Instagram tag, something that I can use to contact you. The winner will get a Urban Decay Hydromaniac foundation. I think it's in the shade 120 Fair. I'm sorry I don't have all the shades, I just have the one, but hopefully you can use that shade or you know someone that will be able to use it. So yeah, I think that's everything. Without further ado, let's go ahead. Okay, so I think that this foundation is exclusive to QVC, if I'm not mistaken. That's where I ordered mine from, and it came in like a duo set to where you got the foundation and you also get a little, it's called the Hydro Smoother brush to apply it. So I got mine in the shade 205 Light Sand. That's the shade that I use with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I love the packaging. The color is like, it's beautiful baby blue. It's really, really small. I don't know if you can tell. Let me read a little bit about this foundation. So Tarte claims that this foundation is medium coverage skincare serum foundation that hydrates and perfects. It features a flexible tube with needle nose applicator for controlled application. It feels weightless, gives a natural looking finish that looks and feels like your skin. It's formulated with niacinamide, algae extract, kelp extract, sodium hyaluronate, sea daffodil extract, ginseng extract, and hyaluronic acid. So a lot of really great skincare ingredients. It has 18% water and hyaluronic acid again, which is going to hydrate your skin. The niacinamide can brighten, and also niacinamide helps to regulate sebum production. So it's a really great skincare ingredient. It has vegan collagen complex, which plumps the appearance of your skin. Marine plants to help reduce look of lines. Sea daffodil keeps the skin looking fresh, hydrated, and smooth all day. I will say that the shade range isn't the best. It comes in a lot of different shades. So it comes in 30 shades, but looking at them, it doesn't really seem like there's a lot of deep options. Most of them are fair to light to medium. So that's just something to keep in mind. I'm gonna shake it up because that's what the bottle says to do. It's very liquidy. I don't know if you can hear that. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna try applying it with the brush that it comes with on half of my face, and on the other half I'll use my fingers or a sponge. Also, you do get 1.01 fluid ounces of product, which is 0.01 more than the typical amount, so it's basically the amount that you get with any other foundation, which is great. Here's what the brush looks like. It's the same baby blue color on the shaft, nice black bristles. It's a flat top, very densely packed brush, and it's really soft. It feels good. I know technically I should wash this before I use it, but it's okay. It's fine, it's fine. It'll be good. Also, the box says that it's supposed to blur the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and pores. Hydroflex technology helps to even skin tone and blur appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and pores. So that's interesting. A lot of times, hydrating foundations, tinted moisturizers, and whatnot can actually kind of highlight pores and wrinkles because they're so glowy, kind of illuminates them. So it'll be interesting to see if it can actually hydrate while also blurring. Okay, so it's just like a little twisty top, and here's the applicator. Oops. This is supposed to give you a controlled amount of product. Oh, it's really liquidy. Ooh, I'm not sure how much I need, so I'm just gonna start off with that much. It's really, really liquidy. You can see it dripping down. All right, so it says to drip foundation onto the custom flat top head and blend into skin to effortlessly blur away the look of pores and fine lines. So I'm just gonna dab it on here. I feel like that just absorbed everything, but let's see. All right, let's try again. I don't know how I feel about this brush. I feel like I have to push down really hard to feel like any product's coming on my skin. And because I have dry skin, I usually don't like applying a lot of pressure because I feel like that kind of like picks up the skin and makes it look more flaky. So I don't know about this. If you have oily skin, you might really like it, but I feel like the brush is just absorbing all of the product really quickly. So I think I'm actually just gonna try to go in with a sponge, and I'm just gonna dab some across my face. Okay, it's really light coverage right off the bat. This is a dry Real Techniques sponge, by the way. I prefer to use my sponges dry. All right, I'm gonna use a little bit more. Okay, so that's one layer applied to my skin. I think it looks really nice. Actually, it did a great job of evening out the redness that I have on my skin. But it is light coverage. I don't think it's medium coverage right off the bat. I'm gonna see if I can build it up. But with just one layer, you get a nice light coverage that is going to help even out your skin tone. It's not overly dewy either. I'd say it's more of a natural satin finish, very skin-like. It does really feel and look just like my skin. You can't really tell that there's any product applied, I feel. It looks really nice. It just kind of melted right in with my skin. But I am going to go ahead and add a second layer. So I'm just gonna take some more on my finger and just kind of plop. Especially on my nose, I feel like it's not sticking terribly well to my nose, which a lot of foundations don't like sticking to my nose for some reason. Okay, so that's 2 layers. I actually feel like it built up really nicely. I do think I was able to achieve a good medium coverage with this. And again, it doesn't feel heavy on the skin, and it looks remarkably like skin. It is starting to settle into my smile lines just a little bit. And I do think it might have slightly blurred my pores right here. This is where I have the largest pores, and I think they might look a little bit blurred. It's not perfectly smoothing, but it looks really nice, actually. My skin still does have a nice glow to it. All I had applied to my face was my daily moisturizer / SPF, so this glow that you see is not a primer or anything like that. It's purely just the foundation. It feels really nice. Maybe slightly, like, I don't want to say oily or greasy, but like kind of wet feeling, a little bit moisturizing. Definitely, it definitely feels moisturizing. It feels like I just applied a skincare serum to my face and have like a light moisturizer on top. It's not drying down completely. I'll zoom in so you guys can see a little bit better. So you can still see, you know, my hyperpigmentation and my beauty mark peeking through, but I kind of like that. It just looks like my skin, but less red, a little bit more perfected. It's not holding on really well to my nose. I feel like it's slipping and sliding a little bit around there, so it'll be interesting to see how that wears. But it looks really nice on my forehead. That's usually one of my driest areas. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish up the rest of my makeup and then we will start the wear test. It's actually 12:32, so we'll call that the check-in time since that's when I finished applying the foundation. But yeah, I'm gonna apply the rest of my products over top, see how everything blends and works, and we will be right back. Alright guys, so I just finished up the rest of my makeup. It's about, it is 1:05, so it took me like 30 minutes. So I've had this foundation on for about 30 minutes, and I have to say, so far I'm really enjoying it. It looks super natural on the skin. It doesn't feel heavy, and it just looks like skin. I also really enjoy the finish because it's not too matte, but it's not overly dewy to where I look greasy, and I think that it kind of does blur my pores a little bit, and it did slightly sink into some of my fine lines, but not as bad as a lot of my other foundations. So yeah, overall I think it looks really, really nice. Everything went on top of it really smoothly, and I'm super excited about it. So I'll check in with you guys in a little while and see how it holds up. Okay guys, so it's been about 4 hours. It is currently 4:24. I don't know if you can see that. So far I think it's wearing really well. It looks a little tiny bit heavy around my mouth, I feel, but other than that I think it looks really great. It hasn't overly emphasized any of my lines. It's slightly sinking into my forehead lines and my smile lines, but nothing crazy, and it hasn't noticeably worn off anywhere. I don't think. It's not overly shiny, it's not drying my skin out, so I'm really happy with how it's wearing so far. I did notice as I was editing the footage this morning when I was applying it that it looked a little bit splotchy on camera. It looked a little bit splotchy on camera, but it doesn't look like that in real life, so I don't know. I'll have to keep testing it out and playing around with it, but so far I like how it looks. And yeah, I'll wear this for a couple more hours and I will see you guys then. Alright guys, so I'm here for the final check-in. It is 7:30. Hopefully you can see that. So I've been wearing this foundation for about 7 hours, and let me give you the pros and then I'll give you the cons. Overall, I really love this foundation. I think it gives you nice medium coverage, but still somehow looks super natural on the skin. It also feels really lightweight. Like, a lot of times after 4 or 5 hours, I cannot wait to get my foundation off, but with this one, I kind of forgot that I even had foundation on, and it really wasn't bothering me. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't make my face feel like it's suffocating, and it just feels really nice on the skin, and I feel like it looks really nice on the skin too. It looks very skin-like. Not too dewy, not too matte. Another pro is I think it has really great skincare ingredients, so it kind of makes you feel good about wearing it, if that makes sense. You don't feel like you're putting something that's bad for your skin onto your skin. So I actually really like that about it. I like the price. I think that it's a fair price considering the amount of product that you're getting, that you're also getting a brush with it, even though I personally didn't really like the brush. I'll have to play around with it a little bit more, but I still think it's a good deal. So for most people, they're getting a brush and the foundation for $39, which I think is pretty typical. The packaging is really nice. I feel like the squeezy tube makes it easy to get the product out. It wears really well, and it didn't really rub off in a lot of places on my skin. I thought it would definitely rub off around my nose a whole bunch, but actually it kind of stayed in place pretty well. The only place that it's looking a little bit heavy is around my mouth, but my mouth is one of the driest areas on my skin, so that happens a lot, but it doesn't look that bad considering I have very dry, flaky skin. So yeah, overall I really love this foundation. There's so many good things about it. The only cons I have, I think, are the shade range. I feel like if you have deep dark skin, it's going to be hard to find a shade that works for you. I think there's a big jump in the last couple shades. They could work on being more inclusive. Another con, I think, is that I had to use a lot of product, it felt like. So because it's so fluidy, is that even a word? Because it's so liquidy, I felt like I had to keep squirting it out, and layering it up. So that is a negative. I feel like I could potentially go through this really quickly just to get the medium coverage that I want, and especially if you're wearing it on an everyday basis, I think you're going to go through it pretty fast. So those are the two negatives. I'm going to have to keep testing out this product more, but overall I really like it. I would give it like 4 out of 5 stars just on my first impressions, but stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to hear future updates. Sorry, my dog is barking. Also, don't forget to enter the giveaway. Again, the winner will get a Urban Decay Hydromaniac tinted moisturizer, I think that's what it's called. And all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment down below with your contact information. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing really well. I love you all so much, and just remember that Jesus loves you and you are here for a purpose. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next video.